Hello, I'm the owner of Star Survival Server, which is a modded survival world, and today I will be doing a tour of the spawn area and the areas that are linked to spawn. So right here we actually have the spawn location where you will first spawn in, and some pressure plates surrounding it, which immediately turn you from survival to adventure. As you can see, we have the signs showing you where things are in spawn. They are not the best signs, but we do have the rules. Now, get this. Alright. And you can spawn it right, or you can pause it right here if you wish to read the rules at this current time. But we'll go ahead and do a little tour of spawn. And to prove that these pressure plates work, each one sets you to adventure mode. There you go. And so now, let me switch back to creative so I don't die of hunger. If you follow these this staircase, and one is on each side, it will take you to TP you to the PvP area below, or the survival, or to a place where you can switch to survival mode and begin your journey or adventure on the server. So right here we have the buy shop, and I have credited myself around $500,000 to show you that everything works and how it works. So right here you can obviously see what is being sold and for how much. And so we can just push that button and you can see that we have ender pearls. Same with like the obsidian. So everything here is obviously the buy shop. That's obviously everything here you can buy. We've come over here. This is the most expensive item on the market, I would say. But then we also have TNT. Sorry, my camera's being a little bit goofy. And then if we turn around, we also have end crystals. I think that one's flipped upside down. And flint and steel. Again, you can pause to look at the prices. Alright, so if we come over here out of the buy shop, we come to the sell shop. These are items that you can sell to gain money. So we have nether wart, which is the most expensive item, as it's probably the hardest to get in this sell shop for obviously that price. And then we have pumpkins, bamboo, cacti, and 4 other items over here. And these 2 items, actually 3 items, make importance for spawners. So you can actually use spawners to benefit you or yourself. And just to show that it works, let me get some rotten flesh. And if you watch my money, you can also watch the rotten flesh. When I click that, it sells both stacks and pays me I guess it was $35, so that's $70 combined with 2 stacks. So yeah, and this also provides a little bit of a cover from the rain, as it does rain a large amount on this server. Alright, and here we come to the item shop, which is essentially the same as the buy shop, but these are just extra items. And it's like a second addition to the buy shop, just called the item shop. And it was originally going to be the mob shop, but the mob shop would not work with what I was trying to do, so unfortunately we could not have the mob shop where you could buy mob spawners and the eggs, or the cages and the eggs. So here we have the enchanted golden apple, which you cannot actually craft, so the only way to get it would be through the store, and just the normal golden apple. So as you can see, they both work. And same with the diamonds and emeralds. So let me just get this down here and get that out of my inventory real quick. We also have Totem of Undying and Elytra. And money will be, for the most part, balanced in this game. That's why there is Elytra that you can buy. Fix that. We also have a saddle in case you want to tame horses or you find skeleton horses. And we have fireworks. These are just, let me buy a stack. These are just called a firework rocket. Wrong thing. There we go. Wait, hold on, make sure this actually works. Okay, yeah, it does. So, make sure you just didn't give me like 44. Scam me out of some rockets. So, obviously you can, buy firework rockets, to go with your elytra that's behind me. We're just gonna leave it like that. Again, a saddle in case you want to tame a horse right off the bat, or like a donkey. Here we do actually, so this is the kit section, and we'll go ahead and just go through all the kits. We have the starter kit, which is free, and if we'll just put this in the dispenser for now. And then we have the member kit, which you must have played 1 week to obtain, and then it costs $20,000. Here's the member kit. We'll just put it in here. Yeah, no, we'll do that. And then we have the warrior kit and veteran kit, which let me go get. And I'll explain why I actually can't use. Oh, whoops. Why I can't put that into that certain shop like I have the others. So, for these Bedrock contraptions, if we do this, we actually have kits in here. If we just break one, oh, that was close. Almost just cleared a item. So if we break this one, and then I believe it's this one that has the, oh, it's just open. Okay, might want to close that. Yes, and this is the warrior kit. So I'll come down here and put these into the dispenser, like so. If I can get them moved over. Okay, so the way this works is, and you obviously just buy them. This one's free. This one's 20,000. This one is 250,000, and this one's 500,000. The veteran is the most expensive. So we have, in case you don't know how this works, let me just flip that up. There's signs here telling you how it works. Put kit in the dispenser, then you flip the lever, and then after that you grab your items out of the kit, then flip the lever for piston and pick up the kit. And by the kit, I mean the shulker box. So we do that. Okay, I was expecting for the starter kit to go first, so, well, okay. Whoops. Alright, we'll go, oh, no. Alright, we'll go starter kit first. You know what? Alright, I guess we're going with this one. So this is the most advanced kit, also known as the veteran kit. And as you can see, once you just flip that lever, it just shoots the kit right out, and then you can just open it and take out the items. You will have to be fast though, because considering if there's other players around, they might steal your items. So, but you will have to be fast. This is the most advanced kit, and it's also the most expensive. Of course, you have really good bow, really good armor, really good tools. 10 god apples, 10 normal golden apples, and a bunch of other stuff. You get free elytra, a stack of fireworks. So that's the first kit. If you just push that, go like that. If you want, you have to be careful, because sometimes the clear items could clear away your shulker box. So if we go ahead and spawn in the next kit here, that's the starter kit. So we're not going to go in order. This is the starter kit, which is absolute free. Yeah, as you can see, it's not very much, but it is decent for a starter kit. You got some ender pearls. As you just free ender pearls. Alright, let's go with the next one. My bet is, oh, I was just gonna say the member kit. Alright, here's the next kit. It's the second most advanced, being the warrior kit. As you can see, not nearly as many as enchantments, or the enchantments are one level less than the other one. And just for the most part, all the same thing. I don't think in this one there's actually a shield. No, there's not. But you don't get a shield, but you do get. Oh, I want to show them. There we go. Instead of a shield, you get a more advancements. Okay, so it's just the member kit. This is the second least, or like the second least expensive and the third most expensive. Gotta get that wording right. So it's just iron armor and just protection too. And your tools are alright. I mean, this is what most players will have probably by if they just decide to buy kits instead of forging armor. This is what most players will have within the first couple of weeks, or well, within the first week at least, because you have to play 1 week to get it. So this is all that's within that. Ooh, yep, see what I mean. The anti-lag bot did clear my shulker kit, unfortunately, so you do have to be careful with that. But that's how that works. Alrighty. And as you can see, it says rules, so you should spawn in facing this way, so you should be able to read that first time. Rules, rules, and then shop, buy shop, sell shop. I don't know what this one says. Rules, item shop, kits, and shop. Alright, so for the next part of this, we're going to, nope, wrong thing. Weather, it does rain a lot on the server. Alright, so we're going to come up here, along this elegant looking staircase. Actually, I want to call it elegant, I just call it staircase. And we're going to come up here, and in case you can't find an enchantment table, there is one here for you. And in case if you're having problem getting money, but you need extra storage, but you can't find it anywhere, there are ender chests up here for you to keep your stuff. So here we have spawn to PvP, spawn to, and there's 4 areas where you can spawn to go to survival. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the other PvP one is down there, but it's the exact same spawn, or like the exact same place. So we'll go ahead and visit all 4 survival, and then we'll just visit the PvP areas afterwards. So if we just go on this first one, it took us to the 3rd corner, and it says please press pressure plate ahead to enter survival. That's a tongue twister. And if you come over here, you'll see this over here, and this just takes you back to spawn. And then this takes you into survival mode if you want proof that it works. And then I'll actually just leave myself in survival. We'll come over here. It takes us back to spawn, and as you can see now I'm back in adventure mode, and I can't break or I can't place anything. Yeah, I can't break or place anything. So that's why that's the point of the adventure mode. It's more of a spawn protection, more than anything. So we'll come up here. I don't remember which one I just did. So I think I just did that one. So we'll come over here and do this one. This took us to the spruce forest. And as you can see, these like survival areas are lit up by a beacon. So says the exact same thing, and that's just another spawn point. And so like as you can see, once you're out of the spawn area, you teleport down to a survival area to get out of adventure mode, so you can break and plate stuff. You just press this, as you can see. I can now break things. Well, I'm sorry, tree. I'll just plant you there. So we'll go back to spawn, and now I'm back in adventure, and I can't do anything. So we're gonna head back up here, and eventually get up here. You do have to be careful though, as you can fall off and die. So it's spawn protection, but you also have to use common sense and wisdom to stay alive. So next we have the 3rd survival area. This took me to, this is the one across the first one that we were just at. Not the spruce one, but the other one. Again, same sign. If we just advance up here, spawn, like I said, and as you can see, we're in adventure mode. we are not in adventure mode. What? Okay. So that was not sure what quite happened there, but we will advance. Alright, and sorry about the timer. We're on the other side. Okay, so nope, I lied again. Whoops. As you can see, you can take fall damage, so you do have to be careful with that. So we'll go back to this one. Okay, now I know where we're at. That's the exact same sign, and we should be in adventure mode. Yep, I'm not sure what happened last time. I think it lagged a little bit. Not sure exactly why, but as you can see, we're in adventure mode. We can't do anything. So we're gonna come up here, survival mode, hit this. And now I can break things. I can go damage animals if I can find one. Actually, I think you can damage animals in adventure mode, though. But you cannot break anything like I can now. So as you can see, you can hit animals now. So okay. Now we have here. Oh, whoops. I'm already in survival mode. And then we just go back to spawn. We'll go straight ahead. And no matter where you go, you can't avoid the pressure plates. So if you spawn in, and the first pressure or the spawn in pressure plate doesn't work on you, and you're still in survival, once you move out of that little 1 block radius, you'll immediately be turned back into adventure mode. Alright, survival. Alright, and then yep, it took us to our last one. And right here is the coolest design, but I could not copy it to save my life, so this is the first one that I made. And you know, it says back to spawn and survival mode. So as you can see, I can't break that dirt. But if we come up here, switch to survival mode, now I can break it and place it. So we're just gonna go back to spawn, and now I'm back into adventure mode. And no matter what, you'll always be turned back into adventure mode, as there's a 80 block radius around spawn, and those pressure plates that will turn you into adventure mode as soon as you enter them. Same thing with the PvP area. So if we come up here into the PvP, this takes us directly below spawn. And I believe the other one is a little bit different. It's a couple blocks off. That it's like over here or over there. But in the PvP area, you cannot actually hit. Or you can hit, my bad, but you can't dig or you can't place. So like you can't like mess with these, or as you can see, I'm trying to access them and I can't. I believe I can access this. Okay, so I didn't know you could actually do that. That's interesting. But anyways, we'll just go back here to spawn. We'll go to one of the survival areas, and I'm actually going to pick up some food, so we'll just pick up a couple of golden apples. Alright, and as you can see, money can be spent very easily, but it's not the easiest thing to get back, or earn, if that makes sense. So, we'll come back up here, and enter a survival. And this took me this one. It spawns me looking that way, which is unfortunate, but that was a failed experiment, unfortunately. And if you're wondering why it says player offline, that is because I was testing something with a another controller and another account. So it will show the players once they're on. If they're not on at the certain time, they will. Oh, I'm not in adventure, or I'm not in survival. It won't. If they're online or on the server, it will show their name and, of course, of how much money they have. If they're offline, it will just say player offline, and then just how much money that player has. So we'll switch to survival mode. Make sure I can break stuff. Yep. Okay. So I'll show you my little radius, or I'll show you how the radius works. So once I enter the radius area, it will say game mode switch to adventure mode. Of course, if you work with the command blocks, you know this. So I'll clear and dropped items. As you can see, it does clear. It does clear dropped items, so you have to be careful with that. I believe it's every like 2 minutes or so. So yep, there we go. We just entered the radius. As you can see, I can no longer break things. This prevents griefing of spawn. Alright, and I believe that concludes our little tour. Of course, I do want to do more with spawn, specifically the PvP area. So I might change that up soon. We do have a money system, as you can see on the right hand side of my screen, about middle of the screen. It says my name and how much money I have. Again, I just added that amount of money to myself, and I will also be playing the server when I'm not monitoring it, of course, but I will be sure to reset my money and get rid of my experience levels. So if we just go here, I can also control the amount of money that someone spawns in with. Right now it is at 0. So if we go in here, we grab some redstone and just do that. That should clear up my money, and yep, it's at nearest player. And of course this one's at nearest player, 500,000. There you go, and then I just go there. And of course I can set gamer tags, etc. in there. And if we just hop out of here, grab a command block, if we grab a bedrock block, and then hop out of there. Alrighty, there we go. And oh, one thing I did not explain, I said I was going to. Where did that? It's right there. Nope. It was the kits. The reason why they weren't working is just because what's in the veteran and warrior kit, enchantment. You know, the enchantment levels on, or the enchantments on the armor, do not comply with the command blocks that do the kits or the shops, etc. So that will it would not work. So if you can read the signs, it just says please contact owner to obtain. Alright, but that does conclude our little tour of spawn area. There will be adjustments as, of course, oh, and I need to get rid of that. Oh, whoops. Well, we'll fix that. We'll fix that soon. But of course, there will be always more adjustments in the future to spawn. For example, replacing this staircase. If I can find it. Nope, not a carrot. Like, right now, one of the newest features is we just fixed a staircase that was broken. See? Look, never even knew. But anyways, that does conclude our tour. And I hope you did enjoy the tour, and it was well explained. Easy to understand, of course. And I do hope, oh, that kind of saved me. I do hope you did enjoy the tour, though. And if you end up playing on the server, I hope you do enjoy your time here with Star Survival Server.